We want to talk to y'all while Javon partakes of his amazing breakfast over here.
Yes, sir.
We remember we had some missionaries come to our house, and there was one particular missionary that seemed really nervous, like really nervous to talk. He kind of like was like, "Hey, I just wanna speak up and say that, I'm just a little nervous right now because."
Have you been around black people?
I'm about to say that. This is like the first time that I've really been around black people in the church, or black people in period, because he was from Minnesota, and the area that he was in didn't have very many black people. And so he was like, I hope I don't offend. I hope I don't. And we looked at him and we were like, boy, you ain't offending us.
I have no. As long as you ain't saying
As
certain
long as
words,
you ain't saying certain words and
we good.
But it was just so cute, number one, that he wanted to let us know that he was a little bit nervous. But also that he had questions for us, and so he.
I'm sorry, chopstick ain't done for me. Your boy got to get straight up.
Part of his questions were like, how does he handle himself or talk to black members, but also black people that are, wanting to know more about the church. And he wanted to make sure that some of the thoughts that he had and or things that he said, he wasn't being offensive, that he wasn't being rude. And so I thought that was the sweetest thing, that he wanted to know more about that, and that he actually asked the question. A big part of the shift in our content, scoot over, babe, because they can't see you.
Uncle's I ain't trying to have everybody all up in my
Well, true. We really want to be able to talk about sometimes what can be hard conversations. Things that people are afraid to ask, or are apprehensive to ask, or their perception might be skewed or wrong, or just flat out rude. We want to be able to have those conversations as members of the church. Everybody comes from different situations, different backgrounds, different cultures. We're all diverse. We have our own authenticity that we need to project and keep while being members of this church. We just want to be able to promote that. We have gone through a plethora of situations and experiences in our life, married and just before we got married, and just individually, that we can hopefully share and get us talking as members, so we can let go of some of the things that we might not really talk about for being afraid of being judged or perceived the wrong way, or perceived as rude, or whatever the case may be. That's what we're trying to do on this particular page.
It doesn't matter the color of your skin.
No.
It doesn't. We all bleed the same.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, we have to learn to be not afraid to ask questions, because you don't know what you don't know, and it's okay. But just do it in a respectful way, and let people know that, look, this is coming from my heart. And I just want to ask you questions because I don't know. I haven't been around your culture. I don't understand. So these are just things that I want to ask and I want to know, so that it can help me, for one, to be more engaged, but also give me knowledge. Just go into it with an open mind and open heart, and just allow Heavenly Father to guide you in what you need to say and how you need to, preference whatever it is. But don't be afraid.
Right.
We just want people to be more engaged and be aware that some of these missionaries, they may still have a conversation, but they still are afraid to talk, which is okay. Well, that's what we here for, to help you, because that's what we did with Homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We helped him out, and we can always help the missionaries.
And he was so happy that he was able to ask that question, us not jump down his throat, and just give him some advice and guidance on that.
Sorry.
Giving him advice and guidance on how he can move forward in his mission and feel comfortable. Let the Spirit lead regardless.
Period.
So, hope this helps.
Yes, sir.